I hate my best friend, but I'm going to be her bridesmaid. Chaos ensues. I met my best friend 10 years ago when we were 16. I didn't like her at first, but she saw me laughing and decided she was going to be my friend. And so she would constantly make conversation until I couldn't ignore her, and we became best friends. We were both outsiders, with us moving from different schools at around about the same time. So we never had other friends, but each other in our final years of school. As we have grown up, we've kept our friendship and remained just as close. Now, about 4 years ago, I met this boy named Jacob. He was my first boyfriend. I'd never been pretty, so he was the first guy to show me attention outside of hookups. He took me on my first proper date. We started to plan moving in together and discussing our future. I was truly happy. But then after a year, he said words that made my stomach drop. He asked me if I would mind if he could start dating my best friend. What? I can tell you the exact details of the day. I had just finished work and I had a really good day because my favorite dog had come in and I was on my way back. My phone rang in the car and Jacob said he wanted to talk. He told me he'd been talking to my best friend for a while and that he fell in love with her and wanted to know if it was okay to start dating her. She also felt the same way about him, but said he had to get my permission before they took things further out of respect. Sophie, my best friend, has always been the pretty one, which has never been an issue. Of course, she's beautiful. I tell her that all the time. So in my head, it made perfect logical sense. I said it was fine. I packed Jacob's things. I packed Jacob's things up and out of my house and handed them to him with a smile and congratulated them. It wasn't until the next day I even cried and got angry. But ever since, the resentment has been building. It isn't like I hate this bitch kind of resentment. I'm still her friend, but like I can't be with her for longer than a few hours or everything she does starts to annoy me.
So you hate her?
Why does she look at her phone so much? Why does she expect me to buy her so much? Why is everything she says only about her? Why does she talk over everyone? You know? Just those tiny things that you used to ignore become unbearable. So I've had to make an excuse and go. Well, now 3 years later, after the breakup, they are getting married. And she wants me to be head bridesmaid. I don't want to say yes. The thought makes me feel sick. I hate my best friend so much and I don't want to be part of a wedding, but I know I'll say yes. Because if I say no, it'll make her unhappy and I become the bad guy. So I'll be the head bridesmaid whose one and only boyfriend left her for the bride. And I'll smile and act happy. Maybe the universe will have mercy and have a truck run over me on the way to the rehearsal dinner or something.
Sorry. Is she aware that she hates her best friend? She's saying she doesn't hate her best friend.
I think she's fighting herself.
But she's doing the ketchup and saying, I hate the way you talk, you walk, you speak, you breathe.
Update. Here's an update. So I will not be saying yes or no. I think I'm going to just ghost them. I'm moving states anyway, and I can't move up the date from mid next year to February. Oh, I can move up the date, from next year to February if I want. I know that they will talk shit about me behind my back, but I don't care anymore. I won't be able to hear it. I'll be a 3-hour plane ride away. I'll also block them on everything. They also don't know I'm moving because they never asked or care. So sucks to be her when she finds out. Because if I don't say no to being a bridesmaid, she will assume yes. And so she'll be planning as if I'm involved, even if I don't join in. Minor update. I spoke to my boss at my new job about moving up the date to move early next year. And they said I can move up the date to late November if I want. Because of the December rush, they will need an extra pair of hands. So I'll be gone by the end of the year. I have 2 months to go house hunting and get my stuff down south. Wish me luck.
Sis says she rather ghost. Do you know what?
There's so much to unpack there.
I feel bad for her in a way because I'm like, first of all, the best friend and this guy are absolutely wild for doing that. I feel like the girl code was literally ripped to shreds and stamped on there. And I feel like there's a lack of self-awareness when it comes to the best friend. But also, sis, why are you friends with someone that you hate?
No, but like before that, so one, they weren't really friends in it. They're friends out of convenience. That's what happened. But then obviously you build up that friendship along the way. So, you know, you've built it. It goes back to what you were saying. Like, she's not used to a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And so this one man that's giving her attention to that.
Oh, yeah.
But possibly, devil's advocate, I don't think she liked him that much. Because, one, because I don't know how much you can like somebody, like really like someone authentically from your heart, if it's the only person.
That's true. Because do you like them or do you just like the fact that they're giving you attention?
Right. Do you see what I mean?
But I do feel bad because...
No, the friend's a gutter. The friend,
that is
she's
insane.
horrid.
And there seems to be a lack of self-awareness because you've done that. If I was to do something like that, I wouldn't be friends with the person. I would ghost them. Because what can you say?
You got to dead the friendship. Yeah, you have to dead the friendship.
You have to dead the friendship. You have to make a decision.
Yeah.
It's like,
if
not going to be
man
awkward.
Of your dreams, you got to dead the friendship.
You got
it's
to
one
dead
or
the
the other.
friendship.
Because
I feel you'll be deluded to think that you can save both relationships in that process.
Also, sorry, but like, how close friends are they? Because
didn't she say bridesmaids?
No, she did, but prior to that, because why does your friend not know that that is such a heartbreaking thing for you?
But again, we also have to be sensitive to her because if you see that you're happy, your friend, your best friend is happy with this person, she's probably thinking, if I tell my best friend that actually I still have feelings for this guy, it's obviously going to ruin what she has with that guy.
Yeah, but my point being though, even before the deed was done, her best friend would have known she was crazy about this guy. So how does...
Well, I guess that's why they asked for permission. I don't think it was a casual thing because for her to have some of Jacob's stuff at her house,
yeah,
I feel like they were in it quite deep.
But that's why I'm saying the friend is the guy. The friend is terrible.
The friend is terrible. And also, again, sometimes with that whole dynamic of like pretty friend, not attractive friend, even though I doubt she's not attractive and she probably shouldn't describe herself in that way. Sometimes people are more conscious about piping up when they're in that situation because it may automatically be deemed as jealousy.
But it can't be jealousy if that
you've
was
been
your
wronged.
boyfriend.
Yeah, you've been wronged.
Like,
but sometimes maybe
her.
she thought she wasn't worthy to put up a fight. If this guy's saying, hey, I'm in love with your best friend, and in fact, like, we feel the same way about each other, just asking for your permission, what can you actually say?
Yeah.
What can you actually say?
What can you say? Actually, no. No, because really what you can say, that what most other people, because what that is essentially is, that if it was like a normal relationship, like, so let's say I'm dating someone, you're my friend, and you start talking to them, and then you're like, oh,
why am I even talking to them?
Yeah, but like, you know, certain friendships, you'll see it in uni in particular, where like the group of friends become friends.
Oh yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So then if you start talking to them and like you're kikiing and Steph, you're funny. So now you've kikied the man's pants off. So now he's like, oh wait, actually, like I know you were great, but like obviously I bonded with your friend while you're here. And actually I like them. And then, so what that is cheating. Like we know it is cheating in most general context. She doesn't call it cheating here, but it is cheating.
Yeah, which makes me feel like she has self-esteem issues.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like she has self-esteem issues. I don't even think you don't even have to go for like, sis, you don't even have to go for these extreme lengths of ghosting. You can literally say, guys, I know I wasn't vocal about this before. I regret it, but I'm gonna say now that this whole thing has really hurt me. And you as my best friend, how can you not see that this is wrong? Like what you did is wrong.
Also, like stand in your truth. Like, all right, I'm happy that you guys are happy. Be happy together. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I can't.
It's too much for me.
Yeah, and they should understand because of the circumstances as to how they met and got together.
Yeah, game.
Like I don't think you even need to go through these extreme lengths of doing ducking the diving, ghosting stuff. Just say how it is and move.
But also, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I hear it. Because when you get to a certain point, like, again, you know me, queen of burn everything to the ground, start again. So it's like, yeah, cool, I'm gonna start in a new state. Nobody knows me. I'm gonna find me a man. You ain't never gonna hear from me again because this was traumatic and ghetto.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna delete.
Yeah, but I feel like she should still say something for her own peace of mind. To get off her chest, I feel like it's something that she's, again, especially with like low self-esteem, sometimes it can impact your ability to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
And actually be vocal about stuff.
And you need to work on that.
You need to work on that. And I feel like she has to, in order to set herself free from the situation like fully and know that it's not be, how do I say, riddled with like, oh, what ifs or rethinking the situation. Because yeah, you can ghost and stuff, you're still going to think about it. Whether you like it or not, you're still going to think about it. It's not a thing of you move to another state and completely forget about it. You're going to think about it. You will do a small Facebook search.
Also, can I just say, it's a bit mad that your head bridesmaid has been on your man's cock. I just want everyone to...
Can we actually start like making wiser decisions when it comes to our bridesmaids? Some people should just sharpen their frock and sit with the congregation. Not everyone needs to be on your bridal train.
Your bridesmaid has sat on your man's face.
Yeah. Knows the shape of it and all.
The smell.
Knows about that one little mole.
Crazy. Knows the one pubic hair that just grows.
Yeah, that just grows. Knows about your man's tendency to have ingrown hairs down there.
Crazy.
Yeah, I could never. Sis, good luck to you. Ghost if you want, but actually I feel like it'll be more freeing if you actually just like spoke to them, told them the reason why you don't want to be part of it, and then left.
Yeah, I say my advice would be just do a little, hey guys, just so you know, really happy for you. Unfortunately, I don't think it's appropriate for me to be your bridesmaid, just due to the circumstances of how we all came into the situation. So, wish you all the best for the future. And then, girl, burn that shit to the ground, block them on everything, start your life again, go meet your bae, work on your self-esteem, get married, and that's the best revenge.
You don't have to get married though.
You don't have to get married. No, I mean, have a healthy life, sorry. Marriage is not the be-all and end-all of everything.
I'm discouraging marriages nowadays because it's so expensive. Go to the courthouse.
Also, just, marriage is not the be-all and end-all of everything. But I do believe, like, finding another person who actually likes you might make you realize that you might not have liked him. It's just the first person that's ever given you, fancied you.
Yeah. And you know, I'll say, date as much as you can. Find out what you like. Don't be led by the kindness because as you can see, it can backfire. But like, yeah, go out there, explore. Find yourself as well. Work on your self-esteem because the way you described yourself, it's kind of quite sad. Like, oh, I've always been the unattractive one, etc. Who said you're unattractive? Please, like.
Also, baby girl, it's 2024. Just glow up. You can get all the things.
Listen, you don't even need to glow up. Just live your truth. Like I said, there's someone for everyone. Trust me, people are cleaning up.
But if she doesn't feel it in herself, whatever she needs to do to get there.
But let it be a glow up that's led by your own design, not because you feel like you have to in order to get a man.
Yeah.
Let it be for you. And I know people say, I'm doing it for myself, I'm not doing it for man. You know? Do it for yourself. Don't do it for man because it's not sustainable. One day, especially if you don't genuinely want to, you're doing it for somebody else's validation.
Yeah.
One day you just relapse, you get tired. Working on self-esteem, whatever that looks like for you. And yeah, I hope you have a great time. Where are you moving to? Memphis, Texas? You said South. I don't know. Wherever it is, have fun. But like, yeah, I feel like even if you're just dropping a text to them before you put your phone on airplane mode and your flight takes off, just do it. Because I feel like you need to get it off your chest in order to have like a proper peace of mind.
And also to let them know they're all mad.
Yeah, and that your best friend is flipping mad. Cool. I think that was some guidance. If it goes left, sorry. That's my disclaimer.